I got interested in mobile in 2004. I was actually working at Sony, and there was a report, actually Sony Pictures, and there was a report that came out that there were more photos taken with camera phones than digital and analog cameras combined. And remember, Sony obviously made cameras as well, and so I was I was starting to think, well, if that's the case, I really feel like more and more of technology is going to be moving into mobile, and mobile probably is going to be the next big platform. So I'm going to leave and go work on that. And so I actually left Sony with my boss, and we started building a company building software for camera phones. And this was J2ME and Symbian devices. This is before the iPhone, 2004. Um, my next startup was also based in mobile, and then startup after that was AdMob, which was also focused on mobile. This is late 2005, and by then I was pretty convinced mobile is the new wave. This mobile computing thing is definitely going to happen. One day mobile will take over the desktop, or sort of overtake the desktop, I should say, in terms of computing. And it was funny, all through AdMob, when it comes to mobile advertising, people would ask us very frequently, is this the year of mobile? When is the year of mobile? Because you mobile advertising people have been talking about how mobile really is the next big thing, but we don't see it yet. And largely what they were looking for was the first year of $1 billion being spent in mobile advertising overall. AdMob started in 2006. The iPhone came out in 2007. And I sold the company in 2010, or we sold it in 2010. And, at that time, we still hadn't hit $1 billion in mobile advertising revenue. And so I had been very prescient about where the future was going. You want entrepreneurs to see the future. And I had been fortunate and been in the right place in the right time, but it still hadn't hit $1 billion. Anytime you sell a company, it's a decision you're going to look back on and think about how you made it. And I can tell you, my investors did not want me to sell. Sequoia did not want me to sell. People were telling me, look, we're really still at the beginning of what's going to be a big market, and you're in a great position. I had quite a number of reasons. I had big competitors in Google and Apple, and it's not a decision I regret. But I do keep this. I keep this chart on my phone to remind myself something. So I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if you can see the lighting. Okay, here we go. So do you see that light orange bar? That is, the light orange is the mobile advertising market. Dark orange is the online advertising market. And I sold AdMob here, right at that dark orange, right at the beginning of the mobile advertising boom. And it really didn't really start, or didn't really take off until this year. The end of the chart is this year, when mobile advertising is well eclipsed what's going on with desktop advertising. And so the lesson for me really is, it's really important to be in the right place in the right time, skate to where the puck is going, as they say, and be able to predict how the future is going to evolve. But it's also important to be patient, because it takes a long time, even in fast-moving industries like technology. I started caring about mobile in 2004. It's 2020, 16 years later. And now we're finally at the point where it's clear that mobile's overtaken the world. But I absolutely did not have enough patience to wait for 14 years to build a big business. And sometimes that's how long it might take.